Imagine waking up one day to find that the most sacred objects of your culture, your history, and your identity had vanished. Not destroyed, but stolen and put on display thousands of miles away. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. This is exactly what happened across the African continent during the age of colonial conquest. From Ethiopia to Nigeria, from Egypt to Ghana, priceless cultural treasures were taken and shipped to Europe. Even today, many of Africa's most significant artifacts are housed inside foreign museums, far from their rightful homes. This is the story of one of the greatest cultural thefts in history. During the late 19th century, European powers engaged in a frantic race to divide Africa, an era historians call the Scramble for Africa. But their armies didn't just conquer land, they also seized culture. Sacred manuscripts, royal crowns, religious icons, and ancient sculptures were taken as trophies of conquest. Soon, European museums began to fill up with these incredible objects taken from African kingdoms, and many of them have never been returned. One of the most shocking examples of this occurred in 1868 during the British expedition to Abyssinia, modern-day Ethiopia. After attacking the fortress of Emperor Tewodros at Magdala, British forces systematically looted the royal treasury. They carried away gold crowns, sacred crosses, ancient manuscripts, and royal clothing. These treasures were shipped back to Britain, and many still remained in institutions like the British Museum. For Ethiopians, these are not just objects. They are a vital part of their spiritual and national identity. Another infamous case took place in 1897. British troops invaded the Kingdom of Benin, located in present-day Nigeria. In what became known as the Benin Expedition, they took thousands of extraordinary bronze sculptures from the royal palace. These artworks, known today as the Benin Bronzes, are universally recognized as masterpieces of African metal casting. Yet, they were sold off to museums across Europe and America. Today, you can find them in prestigious institutions like the British Museum in London and the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. In recent years, the tide has begun to turn. African nations are intensifying their demands for the return of their cultural heritage. Nigeria has been leading the charge for the repatriation of the Benin Bronzes. Ethiopia has repeatedly requested the return of the treasures taken from Magdala. While some museums have started returning a small number of items, thousands upon thousands of priceless artifacts still remain abroad. This has sparked a heated global debate. Should these artifacts stay in so-called global museums, accessible to a worldwide audience, or should they be returned to the communities and people who created them? The story of Africa's stolen treasures is a powerful and complex one. These artifacts serve as painful reminders of a colonial past, but they are also profound symbols of cultural pride, resilience, and identity. As the world continues to debate their future, one fundamental question remains: can history truly be preserved if it is taken away from the people who lived it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that shape our world.